Hello, Internet! Welcome back to the land of Runescape. Quest Ketchup. Succession. Speak to Adrasteia in the Falador Castle Throne Room. Again. We're going there again. Legacy Zamorak, number 5, Age of Chaos. This quest is partially voice acted. When can we get to completely voice acted? Because my throat could use a rest, Jagex. We suggest you keep your sound on to get the most out of it. Requirements: Daughter of Chaos, Infernal Puzzle Box Tier 5. I think I have that. Mining, Smithing, easy. Combat: several scale-save combat encounters where you cannot bring your own food or equipment. I'm still geared up anyway because why not? Later in the quest, you will need to survive a journey into the depths of the threatening wilderness, whatever that means. I'm not looking forward to that part. Scaled combat, I'm also not looking forward to, because scaled combat sucks. Nobody gets combat scaling right. Medium to long. Hopefully, if I don't derp around too much, we can get done today, hopefully. Also, again, we still have the I can see through the floor here. Like if I go over here, well, now it's all gone. But if I go over here, wait, what if? I wonder. Orb of Oculus. Can I Orb of Oculus up under there? No, I can't. Oh, look, there's like, no, okay, there's like a levitating table right there. A levitating table. Well, the underside of a levitating table, we can kind of see through it a little bit. I don't know if that's coming through on YouTube or not, but it is. Well, why flickered? Something flickers, like right over here. That is so weird. Is it because I'm going under this thing right here? I cannot stand that. And look, that door looks like it goes nowhere. And like it just drops off. Okay. What did I just say about not derping around and actually getting to the quest? Open the door. Open the other door. Open the other door. Up the ladder. Open the other door. Around the table and... No, don't close it. Don't close it. It's already open. It's already open. Through the other door and up the stairs. I hope this is the last time I have to come up here. I really do. It probably won't be, because I'll probably have to come back here a lot during this quest. Talk to Adrasteia. Oh, good. I hope to see you, Loremaster. I need your help. Accept. Wonderful. Let me tell you the situation.
I am soon to be crowned. It is a burden I do not take lightly. As Basilissa, it is my duty to see that the kingdoms are protected.
So now she has a British accent?
Right now, there is one looming threat that haunts me. That threatens us all. The civil war is over. Bilrach won.
I thought the purpose was to
defeated, fell in line and joined the ranks of his army.
Oh, the way, sorry, we ended it.
Is in a position to launch a full-scale invasion.
That's right, we ended it last
not
episode.
Enough.
Right.
The powerful always crave more power. He greedily seeks more ways to expand his influence and cement
I don't
his
think that's
dominance.
entirely true all the time.
Even now, he gathers his forces and spreads out across the world in search of something. Lost magic, an artifact. Whatever he is trying to do, it represents a terrible threat to the rest of the world.
So you don't know what he's doing.
We must stop him. We must put an end to his reign before it begins.
Here's the thing. The people who use the word always to describe people are usually wrong most of the time, because nobody is always anything. Now, yeah, okay, yeah, Bilrach, he's not exactly good news, so whatever he's after is probably going to increase his power and be a threat. But, like, I mean, in general, you don't know what he's doing, so you don't know it's a threat. You just assume it's a threat, because Bilrach. and I can't move the camera to get a better angle. Anyway, so now I have to do a British accent. I swear the last time she did voice acting, it was the accent was different. I swear, I think. I'm not entirely sure. There's so many voices, and I can't remember them all. As you can see, while the threat to the civil war is over, we are still not safe. Bilrach is planning something, and I believe we are all in danger. See, okay, there, you believe. You don't know, you believe. Our spies have kept tabs on his forces, trying to get a glimpse of his plans, but we've learned nothing. At least until recently. I have trouble doing a British accent. Also, I'm used to doing this voice for her face, so... We tracked down a contingent of Bilrach's forces sneaking into the prisons of Sittenston. We don't know what they were after, but that can't be good. Soon I will be coronated. I shall be named Basilissa. I have a duty to safeguard my people, to protect them. I do not accept this role lightly, but once I am crowned, I will not be able to face these threats directly. As a ruler, I must rely on others to risk themselves on my orders. I'm trying to slowly glide into a British accent, because again, this one is muscle memory. So now I would like to join you. This is my last chance to get my hands dirty and stand directly before the threats, so I've got to do her voice a lot more. Jagex, can we just have like full-on voice acting? It's 2026. Come on. Even Nintendo did it with Metroid Prime 3. Although that was actually Retro Studios and that. But I mean, like, that was like 2000 something. That was way back when. Come on. I'm no fighter, but I want to help. Are you ready to go? Sure. Great, it will feel good to get out of here for a bit. Let's go to Sittenston. So I should have brought my ring to what? What? Okay, so you teleported me down the stairs, but you don't want to teleport me all the way to Sittenston? That's just laziness right there. The entrance to Sittenston is east of Bilrach, between the lumberyard and dig site. Okay, considering all the quests I had to do to get to this point, and many of them involve Sittenston, why do you assume I don't know where it is? Okay, do you look forward to ruling? I accept my duty and will rule with everything I have, but I'm not sure looking forward to it is the right term. I mean, are you anticipating what you're going to have to do? Are you, okay, I'm trying to not use the words looking forward, or looking, or forward. Are you thinking ponderously on what lies ahead of you? Is that a better way of phrasing it? I spent my entire life in education, studying Seradimus doctorate in law, the art of statecraft, everything I could possibly need to succeed my father. I am what my father made me, and I was made to rule. But I've never known anything but study, and the great wide world has never seemed, well, greater or wider. Haven't you ever wanted to follow your own path? I won't deny that I've wondered what possibilities lie beyond my world of scrolls and tomes, but honestly, I've lived my privileged, comfortable life with opportunities most can only dream of. Plus, I really like books. Do not think unkindly of my father. He only wants what's best for me, and he believes I am best for this world. I am honored by his trust and grateful for all he has taught me. I shall do everything in my power to prove him right. But as my coronation looms, I feel the weight of an invisible crown. Sometimes it feels too much to bear. Sorry, I'm sure you don't want to deal with my worries. There are more pressing matters afoot. So what are your plans? To rule as justly and as fairly as I can. Not exciting, I know, but it's the honest truth. There is much work to be done here. Old grudges to patch up, ancient wounds to heal, and new threats to thwart, of course. I'm not sure I have time for long-term plans at the moment. Not until we fix a few things. Yeah, what are you gonna fix? Like the last few quests we're talking about, like some sort of famine? You're gonna do something about that? Okay, why is Bilrach a threat? He's the leader of the Zamorakian forces, a religious order bent on pure chaos. Yeah, we know that. That can't be good for the world. But I'm like, do you have any other evidence? Now that he stands unopposed by the demon party, he will turn his attention to the rest of the world. He's planning something big. All our intelligence suggests he's gathering a larger force in preparation for something terrible. Bilrach cannot be allowed to harm the innocent people of Gielinor. Okay, let's continue our journey. You're not going to teleport me the rest of the way? Okay, I got to get to my bank. Okay, so we go through the... Oh, so she is actually following me? She just has a terrible AI. Okay, we go through the door. We go around the table, through the other door, down the ladder, through the other door, through the human being, and through the other door, and through the other door. And now we're out of the castle. Okay. So much work just to get out of the castle. Or into it, for that matter. Surge? She can't do that, can she? Nah, she's in walk mode. Okay, she can run. I barely saw her run. Ring, where do I keep it? Oh, Jagex, how about some better tabs? Icons? And yeah, I know this is not a cosmetic, and this is my cosmetic tab. I need to work on things, okay? I teleport to Siniston. Whee! Okay, we're here. Is this where we need to be? I need to enter the ancient door to Siniston near the dig site east. Okay, so we need to be on the outside. Yeah, because this is Siniston in the past. I'm seeing people who should not be here. Okay, Surge. Surge. Ah, blah, blah. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, one of these is not supposed to be here. Blah, blah, blah. Up. No, up. Up. Go up. Yes. Hello? Load? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we still have the dead Tzekars. Nobody's cleaned these up yet. So we cleaned up the dead White Knights, but not the Tzekars or whatever's. Also, yo, archaeologists, you can be uncovering whatever this thing is. That looks pretty. Okay. Again, stop derping around. Get to the quest. Here we are. Isn't Siniston a marvel? Same options. Let's continue. I guess we go in now? Continue succession, yes. You and Adrasteia venture deep into the Undercity beneath Siniston and enter an ancient prison, now abandoned. Is this where I was? Oh, yeah, this is the, Zamorakian Undercity or whatever. Here we are. Isn't Citizen a marvel? So much history, so much knowledge, just buried beneath the surface. I would give anything to grab a mattock and sift through the memories of this place. But there's no time for that. Right now we need to find out what Bilrach's forces were up to here. Why can I not move the camera? Say what? Orb of Oculus, can I do stuff like that? The Orb of Oculus cannot move either. Rotate? Nope. Well, I can at least do this and get a screenshot of me looking at a wall, and Adrasteia looking at me looking at a wall. I don't know why I did that. Oh, okay. Oh! I unstuck the camera. No, don't exit the prison. So now if I do this. Ooh, hello! Can I descend? No, I can't descend. Can I descend now? Yes, I can. I am seeing through the world. I was seeing through the world. There we are. Okay, again, stop derping around and actually do the quest. Although I feel like this is about the only time that I'm ever going to have an opportunity to get screenshots like these. Because, yes, it's going to look the same if I come back to Elite Dungeon 4 a second time. But, you know, there's going to be bad stuff all over the place. Okay, discovered. But if someone larger than a human was here, I'd wager a good 8 feet tall or so. Probably in heavy armor, too, given the depth of the print. Well, I mean, a tall person like that would also leave a deeper print because they would be heavier. It's the square cube law. I found a clue! Yeah! Alright, footprint goes this way, right? So I guess we go this way. Do you have any clues up here? Nope. Ah, dead body. Okay, let's... I feel like it's time for this. Maybe rise up a little bit. Okay, it would be nice if I could get the upper floor. Okay, maybe we would rise up enough that we don't actually need the upper floor. There's an insignia in the back that I would like to get correctly. Okay, there's like one right there, I think. I saw it flickering. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, yeah. Gotta get the camera just right. I think that's just right. Maybe, no, oh, no. Okay, down a little. Okay, I think this is better. I would like to get this more front and center, but again, we can't. Because of rendering issues, the upper floor is invisible. We'll have to go with this. Ah, dead bodies. Alright. Look at their wounds. The damage is brutal. Yeah. Whoever did this was a large and dangerous. Yeah, they were a large and dangerous. We should be careful. Clues. Well, there's another clue over here. Scratchy marks. The scratch marks are deep. They must have dragged something huge out of here. Can't discover that dead body. Well, there's a red dot over here. Ancient Zerosian architecture. Ooh. I've seen that before. That's in the, this was in the Vault of Shadows. Yeah, this is where we found Trending. Well, one of these. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Yeah. Look at it. The design is so elegant. The techniques these ancient architects used were astounding. There's something else. Look, do you see it? Yeah, the light's... It's refracting, almost as if it were shying away. Like into the shadow plane. Oh no. Oh no, don't tell me Slisk is still out there somewhere and Bilrach is trying to bring him back. That's all the world needs. Shadow magic. Expertly and recently wrought. Question is, what was it used for? I am normally of the opinion that magic is neither good nor evil. Only a tool to be used. But only I can think of... But I can think of very few positive uses of shadow magic here. Okay, there's like a red dot. Nope, not anymore. Okay, there's a red dot over here by the shortcut. The one-way shortcut. I learned that the hard way. Oh, it's a note. Let's read it. Discovered note from a worker. It took something large and heavy out here. Some ancient device, perhaps? Buried object of power? Looks like it took a huge effort. Whatever it was, it must have been worth a great deal to them. Okay, I can see how all of this fits together. From what I can tell, I think it went down like this. Oh, cutscenes. Ow. Okay, not a cutscene. Ah, okay, so I'm General Khazard. And I gotta do something. Talk to the guard. You, do guard stuff. I can't, what do you mean I can't reach my own guards? Okay, can I talk to this one? Oh, I gotta have my echo thing for this guy.
Move, you slovenly dogs. What am I paying you for? I don't want to be here any longer than I need to. We are right on the edge of one of the biggest and noisiest cities. Even these fools will work out something is up soon. Now hurry up and find the artifact.
Hey, they're trying to find an artifact. Gotcha. Oop. Okay, that guy's crying. I know he's cowering. I need to whip him into shape. Yeah, let's go whip him.
What did I say? You were supposed to move the largest crate out of here, first and foremost. It contains a unique artifact, a ritual marker created by Zaros himself. An ancient marvel. Yet here it sits unmoved like all this other cargo. Am I talking to myself? The ritual marker is of paramount importance to Bilrach. It must be in the ritual circle to activate his portal.
But the biggest crate is the heaviest, General. That's why you do it first.
Heavy enough to crush you where you stand. Honestly, where do they find these feckless hicks? We've wasted enough time here. I'll move the largest crate onto the ritual circle myself.
Oh, they're making me do their job for me. Okay, move the largest crate. Blocked. What do you mean blocked? Move the long chest.
Alas, only the largest crate is heavy enough to flatten these fools.
Okay, well, I'm trying to move it. Do I need to move? Do I need to go over here? And then move it? Blocked. What do you mean blocked? Okay, it's one of those puzzles where I have to move things, right? So I have to go over here and then move that guy. And then move that guy. Hold on. Okay, it's a sliding tile puzzle, but different. Yeah, it's blocked. I gotta move that thing right there. You move. Then you move. And then you move. Blocked. What? Yeah. Okay, hold on. No, move you. Move you. Move you. Move you. Move that. Down away. Move that. Alright, now move that. Move that. I mean, move that. Crush adjacent guard with this crate. Yes, ha 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 ha.
Actions have consequences, and so does inaction.
Hang on, Adrasteia. Are you sure that's what happened? If General Khazard behaved this way, his guards wouldn't remain loyal to him. I may have indulged in a teeny bit of artistic license, but you get the idea. Yeah, see, she's kind of prejudiced against these people. Okay, so am I supposed to do that again? Yes, ha 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 ha. Oops. Oops. I'll just say it, for the love of Gothics, I don't think you're taking this seriously. If Khazard were this petty and cruel, he'd be poisoned by his own soldiers within the year. Alright, you got me. General Khazard isn't a murderous cackling overlord whose hobbies include pushing puzzle blocks with his mind, but go with it. Why are you like this? I mean, yeah, she's going to be ruler of many kingdoms. Look, when you've been buried under legislative documents for the last week, you'll find your own fun. Alright, we gotta figure out a way to make that happen again, I guess. Slide that. Slide that away. Slide that forward. Slide that. Slide it this way again. Move this guy. Move this guy again. That away. Slide that way. Slide that way. Can you go that way? Nah. Make it go that way. Okay, move that guy that away. And move him this away now. Move this, and then move this that away. Move this that away, and now crush him. Yeah, ha 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 ha.
Help! Police! Murder!
Really? Come on, that's definitely what he's saying. He's... Oh, fine. Okay, so what are we doing again? And we gotta slide the... Nope. Okay, move it that way. And then move it that way. Oh, we gotta get it right here. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, move back. Move you to this way. To this way. Alright, you can go there. No, it doesn't quite work, does it? Well, okay, you move you back. Move you that away. Move you that away. That away. Right? Move, and then move one more. Slide you down. Slide you over. Slide you over one more. And then slide you that way. Boom! A new ritual marker. One that Zaros had been experimenting with? But why? Majra no longer need to sustain their lives with rituals, so what is it for? Whatever the reason, Bilrach seems like he'll go to any lengths to get this thing. There's something we're missing. You're right. There's more to this puzzle. Thinking about it, what we've learned lines up with some other intelligence we've received. There were reports of strange figures seen in the Menafos library. I'd put it aside as the data was unclear, but I think we need to investigate this now. Okay, I guess we go to Menafos now? Oh, do we get to talk to Conan the librarian? Our next lead is to investigate the Grand Imperial Library. No, they investigate the Grand Library in the Imperial District of Menafos. That's the exact same option, so let's continue the journey. Okay, Menafos. Menafos, it's way down here. You're gonna have to get your own gnome copter. I'll send one for you. Don't worry. Oh, you got your own. Okay. Search. Luckily, I remember where this is now. The click area is very, what is this? Oh, it's a bank chest. The click area is very, was that always there? The click area is very finicky. Enter. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what are we doing? Where is she? Where did she go? Why is she not in here with me? Hold on. Quest. I need to find Adrasteia at the minute. Oh, she's somewhere in here. She was following me, but she went so... It was bound to happen. I have no self-control. I'm blinded by library science. I couldn't reach some of these books. I had to use a shelfie stick. I wanted to visit the world's biggest something, but it was overbooked. Libraries make... What's the tallest building in Menafos? The library, because it has the most stories. Ah. Bibliotherapy. Okay, you're going too fast. Sorry for the library jokes. Could you do them again, but do them slower? She decided to put them on hold. Does she start again at some point? Does she start again at some point? Well, let me get like, we gotta get a photo, right? We gotta get a photo. Oh, is she doing it again? I love them so much. My most loyal and trusted friends. My paperback buddies. I spent all day reading. It's bound to happen. I have no self-control. Ha! I'm blinded by library science. I couldn't reach some of these books. I had to use a selfie stick. I wanted to visit the world's tallest library, but it was overbooked. Oh, biggest library, but it was overbooked. Libraries make shit happen. What's the tallest building in Menefos? The library, because it has the most stories. Bibliotherapy is a novel prescription. Ha! So I found all the library jokes. And she'll put them on hold. Okay, so, but she does restart at some point. Gotcha. Yeah, and I think we got a screenshot now. Oh, I got texture flickers right here. That's annoying. All right. Look at this place. Isn't it neat? When you think all these books are so... Wait, where was I? There's so much knowledge here. Walls of stories, eons of history, and all pressed tightly together. I can stay here for weeks. But right now we have bigger issues to deal with. Our intelligence suggests that some Zamorakian forces were sighted in the city. There are 3 places of interest that we should investigate. The Magister's Chamber, the Soul Altar, and of course, here in the Grand Library. Yeah, what? Okay, I just moved. For no reason. My reports say Anachra was here. Anachra? Yes, the Majorat. Oh, the Majorat do have a way of crawling out of the woodwork, don't they? The question is why? What was she looking for? According to Adrasteia, she's not a subtle creature, even for a Zamorakian. Apparently she holds scholars in particular contempt and has been known to willfully damage books. Oh! Reprehensible, but perhaps we can look for any damaged books as clues. Hopefully the librarians can repair any damage she caused. You mean like Conan the librarian? Ask about? Okay, so we don't have clues yet. Okay, bye-bye. Looking for the clues. There's a red dot down there. So maybe we go down there. Oh, I'm hearing the wah, 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 wah sound from the clues. Also, why does the library have an oasis at the bottom? You'd think the humidity would be kind of bad for the books, or do you want humidity for books? I forget whether humidity is good for books or if dryness is good for books. Obviously, you don't want to get them wet, but like, is too much dryness bad for them? I can't. Like, I forget. She got lost again, didn't she? Well, she is in her natural habitat. Discover the corruption. Why are they interested in Umskut and her corruption? This passage here, something about devouring souls? I only know about half the words. May I see? You hand Adrasteia the book. Her brow furrows as her eyes dart across the page. Verbose, but well argued. It's a theory about what happens when souls are devoured, as common parlance would have it. Crucially, the various ways they might empower the devourer. So one of Bilrach's cronies was after information on how souls are consumed and used? Great! Alright, we need... Well, there's another red dot. Like... Oh, no, never mind. The map red dots are kind of laggy, it seems. Okay, do we have any more red dots somewhere? Oh, I can see some corruption down there. Well, not corruption, but a clue. Oh, wait. There's one on this floor. Actually, way over there. Can I surge in the library, or is that frowned upon? Let's find out. I can. It's not frowned upon. At least not that I know of. The secret chamber. Investigating the Terra Guardian Magister? Why? What do you know about the Terra Guardians? They were my father's people, long before he became a god. He rarely spoke of them, though. We don't know a great deal about them, but we do know that they had great insight into the manipulation of mortal souls. Sounds like something Zamorakian Majorat could have any number of uses for. Quite. Oh, and now we go to the very bottom. I think it's the very bottom. Yep, it's the very bottom. Right over there. Well, I clicked right in front of it? Neat. The Living Dead. Necromancy is a staple of the Zamorakian forces, so why do they need to read up on it here? Are they looking for new techniques and rituals? No, I don't think so. This is more of a discourse on what it means to be undead. What happens to trapped souls? Terrible, really. Oh, they do have a trapped soul. One of the Twin Furies, I forget which one. Sounds like they're branching out from their usual tricks then. Like they're trying to do some sort of lichdom stuff. Indeed, and I don't like it. I think I'm starting to see a pattern. We should investigate someone else. But ask about the library. Anaka isn't subtle. She apparently just waltzed in here and began looking through books. It should be easy enough to find what she was looking at. Which, blah, 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 blah. We already saw that. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Wait, where are we needing to look again? I forgot. Soul Altar and the Magister's Chamber. Where do I find the Magister's Chamber? Also, let's go to the middle, right? And get a screenshot. Because, I mean, I like the way this area looks. Oh, it's a sundial. Do we actually have the sun coming in? I see a shadow. I see my shadow. What? Okay, let's let her get caught up. Actually, no. What if she stays over there? What's glowy? That's neat. Okay, I cannot see the sun because the sky is not rendering. Doot and doot. Alright, yeah. I really want to capture the grandness, though. So, like, what if we... I mean, it is called the Grand Library, right? Right. Okay, am I high enough up to... Okay, I need to go back a little bit. Maybe down a little bit. Down a little bit? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's a screenshot right there. All right, and we need to go to the Soul Altar. I know where that is. I'm going to need a thing. Okay, we got to go up all the steps. Would it be faster just to use the home teleport? It might be. Yeah, it probably would have been faster to use the home teleport. Okay, we're not quite at the top yet. We could just use that ladder right there. Or that ladder. Or that ladder. Or that ladder. Okay, I'll use the stairs like a normal human being. Surge. Where's Hunan? Like, I don't see him anywhere. Okay, I will get on with the quest. Oh, we could just go there? Well, let's go to the Soul Altar first. Because I don't know about the Magister's Chamber. I've heard he's a boss, and he's not fun. Well, this place is disturbing. I'm not sure what I expected, really. I don't see any obvious damage or Zamorakian interference. Let's look around. Bye-bye. Alright, scorch marks. Look at these. There was some sort of struggle here. Look at the depth of the groove. Someone powerful did this. I found a clue. Okay, and I think there are 2 more clues up here because of red dots. That's a kitty cat. Talk to Ka. Hello, cat. I don't suppose you saw what happened here? I see many things. Cryptic, but not particularly helpful. It is not the way of cats to be helpful, but I suppose I can make an exception. There was a beast that arrived here. Tall and dark, stinking of dog. Werewolf. It argued with a man who stank of death. Majorat. He was injured and bleeding, but that seemed to only inconvenience him. There was a woman made of metal with him, an Akhra. She was filled with shadows and hatred. Her spirit was made of knives. They did something to the altar, but I didn't stick around to see exactly what. Okay, thank you, Ka. Discover the soul altar. I've already done that, but let's do it again. Wait, this damage looks recent. It looks deliberate. It looks deliberate. Are those claw marks? Yeah, he said there was a dog stinker. Were they taking a piece of the soul altar? But why? I'm beginning to get a better sense of what went on here. I think we got enough from here. We should investigate elsewhere. Let's go to the Magister's Chamber. Because why not? Hello? Alright. Well, it doesn't look destroyed, which is good. They haven't taken the soul obelisk. Still, let's look around and see what we can find. Bye-bye. First of all, Orb of Oculus. Press the right button. Doot, and a doot. I went through myself. Oh, this is kind of cinematic right here. Although I don't like that there's no roof. Jagex, get to work on that. We need roofs. And ceilings. Roofs and ceilings. What was that sound? Okay, I feel like that's one of the clues I need to discover, so let's, like, kind of cover it up a little bit. There we go. That's a something. A something. I hear a thing nearby. Red dot is, like, over here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Bones! Imbued bones. Look at these. You don't often see bones that are so strongly imbued with magic. Feels cold, like everything's coming to an end. Necromancy. Okay, there's one over here. How am I going to get past the barriers? Fragments of an obelisk. They broke a bit of the soul obelisk, but why? Surely they'd want the whole thing? Could they be trying to figure out how it works or using it to make something else? Both of those ideas are plausible and terrifying. Alright. And then there, yeah, there's another one up there. How do I get up there? Do I need to touch the soul obelisk? Is that it? Touching the obelisk merely lowered those purple barriers. I guess the Magister is indisposed. Go up. Go up the stairs. Go up the stairs. What is that noise? I don't like that noise. Are we sure the Magister is indisposed? Like, where do these doors go? Magical residue. Yeah, that's what that is. Oh, this seems to be the lingering residue of some powerful magic. Not normal rune magic either. They must have been powerful to do this. Yes, let's be careful. Okay, I've been thinking through everything we found. I'm going to need your help to reenact what happened. So you have freedom of movement. I'll happily get an aide to run everything you're wearing and carry to your bank. You must remove all the items you are wearing and carrying to continue. Oh, okay. Fine. Okay. We're going to need your help to... I'll happily get an aide to run everything you're wearing back to your bank. Lovely. This is what I've got so far. Okay, why do I need to have nothing on me? Why is this just popping up? Let's make it go away. There we go. Alright, so it appears that I am Vengeance. I'm Batman. Talk to the Magister. I don't have a voice for him, do I? There's nothing for you here. You are no master of the arcane arts. You reek of death. Oh, you're the one that reeked of death. But I do not sense the underworld upon you. Though there is a shadow, a darkness that lingers within you that is not quite your own. Oh, Vengeance has no actual face. I'm not here for you to study. You will give me the knowledge that I want. And if I don't, you will. Is this what you threatened me with death, little warrior? Because I have overcome that problem. Oh, you're a lich. You will wish you hadn't. Enough posturing. I'm here for the secrets of that soul obelisk. My commander would know how it works. And who is your commander? Are they too cowardly to face me themselves? Too busy. You're not as important as I'm sure you believe yourself to be. My commander has other things that demand his attention. You will deal with me. No. No, I don't think I will. Leave this place while I still allow it. The arrogance in this world astounds me. Around every corner, every street, there are people who believe themselves above it all. Nobles who believe that happenstance of their birth elevates them. Mages who believe their magic is more important than a carefully learned trade. Adventurers calling themselves a world guardian because they were in the right place at the right time. Hey! That title was disposed. There's a word for that. It was given to me. You all bring bile to my throat. So let me show you. Let me prove to you just how small you really are. I have no spells, nor fancy enchantments. No demon pacts guide my hands. Let me show you what one woman can do with a blade, a shield, and a lifetime of rage burning inside her. Oh, I attack now? Yep, attack. Okay, so I need to be on the right hotbar. Melee regular? Okay, what are we doing first? I guess we do... Oh, Revolution is on, right? So... Resonance. Reflect. Let's do some Anticipate. Let's also do some Revenge. Let's do some Debilitate. You're debilitated now. Resonance. Let's heal up. Let's do some Berserk. Let's do a backhand. Also, let's do some Rejuvenate. No, that's not Rejuvenate, is it? Reflect. Revenge, I think that's it. Debilitate. Do less damage. Do some Resonance. Barricade. Oh, okay, it's right here, but I kind of can't use it now because it's an ultimate. Yeah, we almost got him. Reflect. Okay, I don't need it. Talk to him now. It's weird that there's no music in this area. Enough. Enough. I yield. I yield. Of course you do. Now, will you tell me of this obelisk and about the power of souls? Then you will meet my associate, Gerard, and you will learn just how merciful I have been. I don't like this, Loremaster. From what we found out, it seems that the Zamorakians are researching a soul magic and necromancy. Oh, we got comments. High fives. What's going on? Is there anybody alive? Sorry, I was distracted. That happens. High five just to you. That was probably like half an hour ago, wasn't it? Oh. Okay, from what we found... Okay, oh, God, I already read that. That sort of power is invariably misused. But when you add in the ritual marker they stole from Centiston, the big picture starts to get even scarier. I guess I'm ready to move on. Come on, let's return to Falador and see if we can plot our next move. This is not Falador. This is the desert. You can tell because it has sand. We should head back to the throne room in Falador. Do you look forward to ruling? I think this is exactly the same thing she said at the beginning. Yeah, this is... Okay, so she has... Okay, so her dialogue options don't exactly change or evolve. Yeah, this is the same. Yeah, she really likes books. Alright. Yeah, we read this. We read this. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so back to Falador. You can teleport us out of the city, but not all the way across the continent. And surge. Surge again. Okay, where in Falador are we going? I'm just going out of reflex here. Okay, throne room. Okay. No, we don't talk to Palomines. We don't need to do that. Okay, through the door, through the other door, through the other door, up the ladder, through the other door, around the table, through the other door. Why did I close it? Up the stairs. Oh, Anna Dimitri is back. You took your time. Why are you ringing a bell? NPC Slayer. I guess it was a teleport. Trendine, what are you doing here? Meet my intelligence agent. You trust Trendine's information? Oh, come now, I'm hurt. When have I ever lied to you? Repeatedly and at length. You're lying right now by pretending again to be Anna Dimitri. This is just a costume, hardly a lie. Lies are much more fun. Besides, I have no reason to lie about any of this. You think I have anything to gain by keeping the Zamorakian secrets? There is much a threat to the followers of Soros as they are to Serodimus the Stooge. No, Trendine. You will not insult us here. In my throne room. Unless you want to see the sunrise tomorrow through a barred window. Ah, there we are. A little backbone, good. That's what I want to see. Can't have the future ruler be a pushover. Why are you here, Trendine? The same reason I always am. I have information. Specifically, I have information about Bilrach and his army. There's soldiers and Demonheim equipment gathering in the wilderness at the Mage Arena, to be precise. They're recruiting. If I were you, I'd think about getting someone there on the inside. Demonheim armor is very slimming and in fashion this season. It also has the added advantage of completely hiding your face. Anyone can sneak in among those recruits. Anyone. Well, we can't smuggle any Demonheim armor out from the dungeons, so we need to think of a new way to get a disguise. Luckily for you, I've tootled around the wilderness a fair bit recently, and I might have something to help you there. While I was out watching Team Chaos murder one another for stupidity's sake, I spotted a couple of places where Demonheim ore had found its way to the surface. You mean the Demonheim Peninsula? Oh wait, that update hasn't happened yet. There's some veins of Argonite that have somehow found themselves pushed to the surface near the Demonheim ruins. Buy yourself some of that, and then a little elbow grease, and a smithy will sort your disguise out lickety-split. Perfect. Loremaster, let's see if we can find that ore and get ourselves a disguise. For both of us, we're looking at 28 Argonite to smith what we need. Wait, you're going with them? Seriously? You? Of course I am. I can't very well let the Loremaster have to deal with everything on their own. His own. I'm a he. Why not? Everyone else does. Your father always did. My father always did. I always do. He likes it. Makes him feel useful. A little help would be nice once in a while. Plus, you know, there are other legendary heroes, so maybe I don't have to do everything? Oh, don't try and do the whole humble modesty nonsense. You enjoy being the solution to everyone's problems. Makes you feel useful. I mean, I am useful. I just don't have to be that useful. Of course you are, sweet cakes. You're invaluable. I think we should go before Trendine somehow makes this more awkward. Oh, I absolutely can. But I'll save that for later. Are you ready to go? I need my pickaxe. Okay, travel with Adrasteia. Okay, let's go. Never mind. She said 28, didn't she? Okay, I'm thinking... okay, Maxi Guild first. That's the nearest bank. Bankity bank. Okay, so get myself set up for mining. That's what we're getting. Mining. Yeah, I might need this. I might. Banking. Oh, it actually won't go in there, will it? So maybe not. Where did I put? Where's? Is it here? There it is. Right, and teleport. And store it in the bank because I need... Where was the... Okay, it's over there. Because I need 28 slots exact. Exact. And where am I going? Doesn't say. It doesn't tell me. Wait, it's there? What? What? Hold on. I need to deplete the Argonite ore rock in the southeast wilderness. Southeast wilderness, what? Okay, I guess that's the southeast wilderness. Okay, so that's the only one we got. I guess before Fort 403 was there, that was the wilderness. So now my question is that blue box in the correct location for where the quest location is now? We're gonna find out. Alright, so somewhere in here there is a rock. Somewhere in here there's a rock. I believe, yeah, there it is, right over there. Argon-like rock. Argon-like. Not argonite, argon-like. It's like an argon. Alright, did I actually go through the gate? Alright. Surge. Surge again. And I'm all surged out. Open the gates. And then run past the aggressive zombies. Go that way. Surge. Surge again. No, you don't want me. I don't taste good. Ow. Okay, mind the argon-like. Oh, this thing... I forgot that would do it. It would do this thing right here. Oh, it stacks. Okay, never mind. Oh, I need to go over here. That's supposed to be a critical, right? Oh, I've seen that metal before. You know what? The box is not exactly in the correct location. You know, for science. Well, what for science? Could you save me a bit? I mean, we can always come back and mine more, right? Critical. Let's hurry. Don't want to be noticed. Well, that zombie over there already noticed us. That looks like enough ore to me. There's a furnace to smelt this ore in the gargoyle-infested ruins between the Wilderness Crater and Demonheim. Could we go to a different one? Because I got one right over there in the fort. Which, at this point in the timeline, technically doesn't exist. Let's continue the journey. Gargoyle-infested forge. Okay, over there. Alright. Surge. Stay away from me, zombies. Stay away from me, scaculans. Surge. Where? I need to go around the lava, right? Woo! Like over this way, right? I think. Over here? Maybe? No, this isn't it, is it? I need to go farther north. Okay, so there's a furnace somewhere around here. Furnace, where are you? Yeah, that's it, right over there. Oh, we got Spideys too. That's fun. Smelting. Yeah. Do these stack? They look like they stack. Yeah, they stack. Okay, she's saying things I'm not paying attention because I forget she says things. Something points around something. You know, if your words stay on the screen a little bit longer, that would be nice. Mind you, don't burn yourself. Oh, I've done this a million times. Probably literally. It's almost relaxing to watch. Yeah, it gets boring after a while. Then you turn on like an audiobook or something. Good, we'll have something. Should make for some study equipment. We should keep a low profile and split outfits near where recruitment's taking place. I think there's an anvil near the major arena. We should use that. Wilderness monsters get nastier the further we go. A safer route through the deepest wilderness is to pull a lever south of Edgeville, near the Slayermaster. If the rumors I've heard are true, that lever should teleport us to a deserted keep east of the major arena. The anvil should be northwest of there. Alright, so we go to Edgeville. Don't mind me, I'm just summoning the last bit of shadow anima I have left. Okay, where am I going? To the bank, okay. This is the part where I want to get rid of anything that I don't absolutely need. Because I feel like this is the part where I absolutely can't take things in. Well, I think we already did that, didn't we? Alright. Okay, there. Where is the thingy thing? Where is it? It says it's like over here. It says I'm in the area. South of... Oh, there it is. It's very well disguised. Okay, I'm having flashbacks of this area, trying to get the god caves and the god staves. And the god spells. That's back when this was a PK playground. And we got... That's a hellhound. Where am I going? Where am I going? Map. Where am I going? I gotta go there. So we gotta get around all this. Is there a way to get around on this side? Just barely. Go. Surge. Ow! Those swords hurt! Yeah, there's a lot of players here for some reason. Back in the old days, that would make me nervous. Bay Knight. Oh, okay. Eat the forge. What am I doing? What am I doing again? What am I doing? What do I gotta do? Game. I need the Smith Forgotten Warrior disguise for myself and Adrasteia at the anvil northwest of the major arenas. She mentioned a lever south of... Do I just do this? We'll each need a full set of armor. You should smith a plate body, helm, gauntlets, boots, and plate legs for yourself. I'd like a helm, chain body, a plate skirt, gauntlets, and boots, please. Do we need weapons? Oh, throwing knives. Make me throwing knives. Can you use throwing knives? Not even a little bit. Let's pick something else then. I will make myself a kite shield and a battle axe. Seems to be what all the cool Demonheim recruits are wearing this season. I'll make you an axe with what's left over. Sounds like a plan. If you lose anything you've made, come chat to me. I'll keep an eye out for things. For things. I made an Argon-like battle axe. Argon-like kite shield. 2 pairs of Argon-like boots. Gauntlets. Helmets. Chain body. Plate skirt. Plate legs. Oh, I only have one bar left. That's not enough for Adrasteia's battle axe. That'll do. That's an axe type thing. She's not gonna be happy. I didn't quite have enough bars to make a battle axe, so I made you this instead. Is this a pickaxe? Right. It's still an axe, and it'll do some decent damage. Well, it's mostly for show anyway. I'm not really much of a fighter. I'll be relying on your skills there. Great. Well, regardless, thank you. I'm going to head to the major arena now and try out this disguise. I'll meet you there. Okay. Gotta wear the disguise, I guess. Are they going to notice that I have cosmetic overrides going? I think I gotta go the other way. Okay, where am I? Okay, that way. It's been a while since I've been up here, and it's changed a little bit since then. I guess she's that yellow dot right there. Adrasteia that I've forgotten. Looking good. Well, as good as one gets in Demonheim armor. Are you ready to infiltrate the major arena? Yeah, let's go. I said, yeah, let's go. We need to find the recruiter and convince them to let us join. See if you can spot someone that looks like they might be in charge. Okay, spotting someone that looks like they might be in charge. Oh, Vengeance, are you in charge? Go no further. Let me look at you. The armor is sloppily equipped. You lack the stance of soldier. There's potential, at least. You, on the other hand, you look nothing like a soldier. I may not have been as conscripted, but I can fight. Too many of you think that's enough. That war is just swords and bloodshed. But war is discipline. War is practiced. War is when you take a knife and slowly insert it into their liver rather than chop off their head. War never changes. So have you the patience for war? Do you have the resolve? Oh, let's prove ourselves. Very well, answer me this. You stand in the field. The weather is crisp and the grass blows freely. There's a girl in front of you and a sword in your hand. What will you do? I wait for orders. Yes, an easy answer, I confess, but it separates the monsters from the hopefuls. A soldier is part of the machine, a cog in the system, not the system itself. A warrior wins battles, a soldier wins war, side by side with other soldiers. Knowledge is power, and discipline gives us strength. I thought Zamorak was all about chaos. A child's interpretation. Zamorak promotes freedom, not chaos. Though to those holding on the chain, the two can seem the same. So let me ask you another question. You know, his idea of freedom is nobody's a farmer, a woodcutter, or a fisherman, or a sewage engineer. But that seems like chaos to me. Okay, another question. You've been told to hold a location. It is far from the battle and of little strategic importance. As you stand there, you spot an enemy scout limping away from you, a missive in her hand. Shoot with an arrow? And if it misses, they are aware of you. If you hit them, you still need to leave your spot. And what if the letter is encrypted? What information may they know of our enemy's operations? Murder passes the time, and sometimes it has its place, but wars are won via information, not bloodshed. You do not have what we are looking for. Go. Oh, come on. That was just one wrong answer. Okay, we gotta start over from the beginning now. We're gonna speed run with the ones we already did. Yeah. You have the resolve. Let's prove ourselves. Answer me this. Oh yeah, that's the blowing grass. And wait for orders. Yep. And then it's all about chaos. Holding the chain. Another question. You've been told to hold on location. Missing your hand. What do you do? I wait for orders. Did you think all the answers would be the same? That you need only apparent obedience? No, a soldier needs to show they have what it takes to make a judgment call. I thought I did that with Shooter. If we wanted mindless watchmen, there are more efficient methods. We do not have what we were looking for. Go. Wait for orders. Chaos, all the same. Ask the question. Okay, I chase. Good, the location lacks strategic value. That missive could alter the war. A soldier needs discipline, but a soldier that lacks initiative is no better than a golem, and golems need neither food nor sleep. Perhaps there is a place for you here. One last question. Kill your friend. That's not a question! I refuse. Good, I gave you no reason to kill her, except my whim. It is right to refuse until I give you a real reason. As soldiers, we are bound together by our loyalty, a shared vision, and the absolute knowledge that we are there for one another. By refusing to kill her without... Oh no! YouTube is getting not enough video to maintain stream. We're in the yellow, although OBS is saying we're in the green. By refusing to kill her without reason, you prove you're willing to stand up to your for your fellows. I can use this. Welcome to the recruitment trials. They will not be gentle, but if your blade is as strong as your mind, then perhaps you will prevail. Perhaps. You've shown you have a temperament we can use. Now let's see if your blade is as sharp as your mind. You'll be challenged against several waves of our soldiers, starting with the weakest. We'll see if you have what it takes to join the elite ranks. Failure will mean your death. If you have any pieces of unfinished business with your friends or family, now's the time to resolve them. Are you ready? Sure, I'm ready. Very well. Let us begin. Oh, we're beginning. Why are things not working? Regular melee. There we go. Oh, you're setting mages against us? We're equipped for melee. Right, let's turn this on. Should I have brought the Infernal Puzzle Box number 5 or whatever? For this one. Let's do some resonance. Alright, and Tuska's Wrath. Okay, wave 1. Passable. You have defeated the weak and the feeble. Perhaps you are not completely useless, but let's see how you are against real warriors. Oh, was that a health orb? I might have needed that. Okay, we got Seekers and Necrolords. That's fun. Let's go for the Seeker first. Let's do a Resonance. Necrolord. Oh, we got health orbs. Let's do this. Grab that health orb. I might need it. Might need this one too. Okay, that's a lot of health. Reflecting. Revengeing. I reflected a lot over that guy. How many waves are there? Good, you're proving yourself to be quite the asset. But now let us see how long you can stand against a real threat. What do you mean a real threat? Oh, Mao. Oh, I wish I had the Orb of Oculus for this. Can I... Hold on. Alright, Orb of Oculus. Alright, now we go back to Edgeville. Hopefully that was a checkpoint. At least now I know where the lever is. I mean, I knew before, I just couldn't remember. Lever. There we go. This way. Slicey. That way. Surge again. Okay, Adrasteia. Oh, no. I can't have the Orb of Oculus. Fine. Aw. I tried. I mean, I really like a screenshot of this guy. Maybe I could just, like, crop it, like, you know. Okay. Mao. Tuska's Wrath. I think I Tuska's Wrath that did. Resonance. Preparation. I got a 25% hit chance. Let's do some Reflect. Let's do some Revenge. Let's do some more Resonance. Let's do some of that. Let's do some Berserk. So do more damage. Resonance. Dissipate. I think that's what that is. Let's do some reflecting. Excellent. You're a skilled warrior. I commend and salute you. Perhaps in time you will stand beside me on the officer's mess. But for now, we must all climb the ranks. Go and meet your fellow soldiers. You've earned a rest. Welcome to the army. Together we shall build a better world, free from the chains of our oppressors. Well done. I'm sorry I wasn't much help. I'm not really much of a soldier. Besides, all I had was this pickaxe. Yeah, that might have been helpful against, you know, the rock monster. Anyway, now that we're here, we should look around for clues to Bilrach's big scheme. There must be a reason he chose this place to set up his army. Oh, we can eavesdrop. And again, I can't bring the Orb of Oculus here. That's no fun. Scuff marks. Someone was dragged away here. Probably a dead person. I see it. Those patterns, maybe on someone's heels. I'm inclined to agree. Found a clue. There's another clue over here. It's like a burn mark. Look, it's a scorch mark. No normal fire could have left these marks. Magic, then? Yes, and a powerful magic at that. Alright, I guess we eavesdrop. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. It's not normal, I tell you. Taking prisoners. Why is it not normal? Well, when you defeat a foe, you kill him, right? Honorable thing to do on that. Yeah, but if you don't want... Yeah, but not if you want to get info from them. That's when you need to get the pointy things out. I don't think I want to listen to any more of that. Still, they took a prisoner. That means Bilrach needs something from someone. Someone from here. The question is whom and why. Eavesdrop on defeated Forgotten Mage. Did you see that? He has no head. He has no chat head. See what? When the mages attacked the Colonian prisoner, it's like their spells just fizzled out, like he was eating them. That's nonsense. That's what I saw. They threw great big spells at Colonian and then... Colonian. That name sounds familiar. Colonian. Nothing. Likely bluster, but it's disturbing if it's true. Okay, so looking at all the evidence, I have a pretty good idea of what was going on here. Alright, okay, and cutscene, right? Nope. Bilrach was here and he wanted something from the most powerful mages present. Colonian. Can I... Yeah, there he is. Oh yeah, he's the guy that does things in this area. I forgot about that. That's why it sounds familiar. Oh, I actually got to go over and talk to him. That's a funny walk. Bilrach's got a funny walk. Here to compete in the arena, Mazerat. I thought your lot were above this sort of thing.
I'm not here for your petty tasks, wizard. I'm here for your secrets.
Oh, do you want to eat? You want my cheesecake recipe? Because I'll never share it. Or perhaps you're looking for my secret hide and seek spot. It's much less interesting than you think.
Does everyone get bored of your pointless wittering? It must be a lonely existence.
We find our joy where we can, I suppose.
Then I will be happy to return to your solitude, just as soon as you tell me the secret of absorbing magic.
I don't know what you mean.
No games, wizard! I have seen you defeated time and time again by weakling magicians with a fraction of your power. I have watched as the strands of magic around their spells wither and die at your touch, consumed as you feign death. I would know this secret.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would, but this secret has been mine for too long for me to just give it away. What would you give me in return that could match the power and knowledge I possess?
I'm no mindless villain, Colorian. The price will be fair. You can name your weight in gold or gemstones.
Money? What do I have for money? Wealth is a fool's game. No, I want power. Absolute and unmistakable. I want a kingdom. Promise me Asgardia, and in return I will give you what you seek. Quite the fair trade, I think.
It is. If it were any other time, I would give you what you ask, but I cannot afford to surrender territories now.
Then we're done here. I will not share my secrets for anything less.
Unfortunate. I had hoped you would be reasonable, that we could reach a compromise. But I shall pay your new price. You have, after all, asked for a lesson in pain.
Enough! I yield, please!
It is unfortunate that you forced my hand in this. I am not unreasonable. But no matter. You will tell me what I need to know, or you shall have a stark lesson in just how restrained I have been thus far. Soldiers, take him away!
That's what the evidence suggests. Bilrach wanted Colorians. Bilrach wanted Colorian because Colorian knows a fascinatingly unique magical ability.
Imagine the possibilities! You could consume magical spells, you could eat curses, unravel ancient enchantments.
Of course, Bilrach is likely only thinking of the military applications of it all. ... Oh no!
What?
The pieces, they're all falling into place. By the light. It's horrible. He can't. He can't!
Can't what? You need to tell me what you worked out.
The ritual marker, the soul obelisk, and now this. Bilrach is looking to consume vast amounts of magical power, vast amounts of anima. If he performs the right ritual with all those components, he can consume half the souls in the human kingdoms. Oh, so what Raziel is going to do, or going to try to do, in the future timeline. We have to stop him. We need to find the ritual marker. That's the focus. We need to find it and sabotage it somehow. Put a stop to this madness. It'll be somewhere nearby. Somewhere reasonably secure and safe from prying eyes. There's a cave between the mage arena and... There's a cave beneath the mage arena. Would that do? Perfect. We should leave here and give that a look. Hopefully it will be there and we can work out what to do next. Alright, so... We're going down here, question mark? Why am I going this way? No, go this way. No. Okay, do I need to... Is there like a special door or something? I'll exit the major arena. There we go. Yes, search the caves beneath... Okay, we can just teleport. It's neat how she has a short-range teleport, and I don't. We need to find the ritual marker and put a stop to the Bilrach's madness. Is that over there? Modified ritual marker. Again, I wish I could use the Orb of Oculus during this quest. I think we found it. Ooh, there's loot near it too! I can't seem to... Previously contained one of the components of Zaros' experimental ritual marker. Oh, so it had one of these things in it. According to the manifest, it contained the ritual marker's energy core. By the stars, look at it. If it wasn't such a nightmarish abomination, I'd be almost impressed. The blasphemous union of Terra Guardian soul sorcery, Coloria's foam Jagex secrets, and all of it wrapped around a modified version of the Majra ritual marker. No one should be allowed to use this. We have to destroy it. The good news is that something like this is going to be incredibly unstable. 3 alien magical techniques working together is a recipe for catastrophe. What should we do? We should look for ways we can rig all these effects to turn against one another. So, well, we gotta inspect Sharp Rock. Not carrying anything I can use on this. What? I was told not to bring things into the quest. Take the rune pouch. I took it. Search. It's one measly fire rune that's all kind of misshapen. Another sharp rock. White dust. Cocaine. Oh, it'll just slip through my fingers like this. Use the empty pouch. Scoopity scoop. You carefully fill the empty pouch with dry white dust. What is it? Examine. Dry pale powder that's fallen over the burning torch. Okay, so it's ash of some sort. Show an item in a backpack. Show this. I don't think it's useful like that. Maybe you could do something with it to it. Okay, show the fire rune. Is there a way to break that rune down a bit, make it into a smaller piece? I can imbue them with magic to make them more volatile, but they'll need to be smaller if we're going to hide them. Why do we need to hide them? I use my pickaxe, but we'll have no experience in mining. I'd rather not injure us both. Maybe there's something else sharp in this cave you could use. Oh, okay. Inspect the sharp rock. Use this. You break the fire rune into fragments. Bring the pieces to me. I can imbue them with some volatile magic to make it a little more dangerous. Is that safe? Yeah, for us, I mean? Not remotely. Ow. Talk. Show. Things. Okay, give me a moment. Yeah, I've infused them with an abundance of magical charge. They just need a sudden influx of magical energy and then, well, cover your ears. Adrasteia has charged your fire rune fragments. They're now highly volatile. Handle with care. Examine. Okay, sabotage. Use this. I don't know. That white dust is an explosive. You'll have to find something else to sabotage the device. Okay, so use this. You very, very gently press the volatile fire rune fragments into the structure's weak points for maximum destruction. Alright, that should have an unpleasant side effect once they start the ritual. Okay, but what about... Okay, what should we do? Problem is our sabotage is a bit obvious at the moment. We need to disguise those volatile rune fragments. Ah! This stuff. Okay, do something to it. What can I do to it? What can I do to it? Okay, the sharp rocks have had their uses used. It's basically ash. What can I do with ash? Sparkling pool, maybe? use with the pool. Scoop. You soak the pouch of white dust in the pool, staining the fabric an earthy wet gray. I should probably turn that off, right? And now... Conceal blatantly sabotage ritual marker. With a soggy pouch of gray paste. Perfect. That's going to be a surprise they won't quickly forget. Come on, we better get out of here before they start looking for the saboteurs. Let's split up to make it easier to escape. I'll meet you back at Valinor Castle. Good luck! Okay, so I guess we just teleport? This will set it off by accident, right? I should have checked the quest thing before I left. I need to talk to Adrasteia. Okay. And we did leave it that we'll meet back at Valinor Castle. Okay, once again, and hopefully for the last time, through the door, through the other door, through the other door, up the ladder, through the other door, around the table, and through the other door, and where am I going? Up the stairs. Adrasteia. Okay, at least I can get screenshots of this, and I don't have the HUD in the way. Okay, goes blue, goes red. And we don't get to see the fireworks?
Bilrach didn't think to inspect the marker before his ritual, and it cost him dearly. He sought the power he felt was owed to him. He dreamed of draining souls from across the world, becoming unrivaled in his power. In a world without gods, he would rule without opposition. Unrivaled, untouchable, but it was not to be. Your sabotage turned the power Bilrach summoned into the marker against itself. Magic surged until the structure could contain it no longer. In a great thunderclap, the marker exploded, shattering across the wilderness like a bad dream. The power contained returned to the dirt and the soil. The shards of soul it harnessed returned to the underworld to await their... Bilrach had failed, his plan ruined, his dreams of glory shattered like the marker. In one act of sabotage, the world was safe once more. None even knew they'd been at risk. Bilrach's army remained. It was still a threat. Still a terrible danger. But the infallibility of his leadership was gone. His authority lost, like his dreams of dominion.
We did it. We stopped his evil scheme. I never doubted you, though. I wasn't sure I would be of any help, but we did it. Yeah, we're a good team. Yeah, it's a shame this will be your last adventure. Oh, I don't know. You say the souls of half the human kingdoms. I think it's a good adventure to end on. Regardless, this is the last time I can really be out in the field like that. Soon, I'll be crowned as Basilissa. Oh no, YouTube is saying we got poor connection again, although OBS is saying we're green. Soon I will be crowned as Basilissa, and will have no more time for such adventures. I shall enable others to become heroes. I shall use my power to lift them up and let them save the world. A far better use of my time. Though we have to actually have the coronation first. I never knew how much organization goes into one of these. We have guests coming, dignitaries from all the human kingdoms. Each of them needs to have a seat at the table, and each of them thinks they're as important as the last. I had to try and place them all on the head table for the banquet, but it's much more of a headache than I expected. Can I help? No. No, do not volunteer for this. I really appreciate it, but are you sure? It's not exactly saving the world. It'll be a nice break from the world-ending struggles. Sure, I'll help. No. This is one of those puzzles where everybody wants to be at the front, but so-and-so doesn't want to be next to so-and-so, and these two people have to be next to each other. As always, your help is welcome, though I apologize if you start to look back fondly on the world-ending threats after talking to these dignitaries for a few minutes. There are times during diplomatic meetings I have longed for an apocalypse. Why would I volunteer for this? Oh, she changed her clothes. There are 4 dignitaries and only 4 seats at the table. The table is long and sits at the top of the room, with all guests on it facing the same direction, out to the crowd. As Basilissa, I am seated in the middle and the other guests are seated around me. Sounds simple, right? People can just sit either side of me. Wrong. If we sit people on the wrong place, it might offend them, or they might conflict with their neighbor. See, I knew it! This is not the thing you volunteer for. Slate is mistaken, we can turn dinner into a diplomatic disaster. So, no pressure or anything. Have a chat with each of the guests and see if you can work out what they should be, where they should be seated. When you're happy with the decision, come and speak to me. And they're in here, not at the table. There's one. Okay, Cameron. Okay, let's start talking to this guy. Well met, World Guardian. Ask about seating. Oh, I'm not fussy. I'm happy to sit anywhere. Honestly, I'm surprised how fussy some people get over all this. We're all on the head table regardless. Ask about the other guests. Unfortunately, I'm fairly new at this table. I'm not sure I'm quite qualified to give you advice, the advice you seek on the others. I don't trust the Miscellanean Ambassador, though. Something about them just makes me uneasy. If you could seat them away from me, I'd appreciate it. Okay, I gotta take notes. I need paper to take notes. Oh, here's some paper. Okay. Asgardia. I can sit. That doesn't mind where to be sat. Okay, let me keep a. How to organize this? Let's see. Okay. Seat. Anywhere. Doesn't trust Mistalin. No miss. No miss. Okay. Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alright, Mr. Landing Ambassador. Oh, hello. Ask about seating. Seats. I'll sit anywhere. Don't worry about me. Although I do have some business with the Metaphite Ambassador if that's any help. Okay, so Miss will sit anywhere. She does have business with the Metaphite Ambassador, so maybe next to Metaphite. Ask about other guests. Look, I didn't tell you this, but I'd be a little wary of the Asgardian Ambassador. They may be new to the job, but they got there through some fairly shady dealings. It's politics, so I wouldn't worry too much. But I'd be wary about giving them the Basilissa's ear if I were you. Okay, so maybe a no miss and no middle. And okay, next to Metaphyte for Mistalin. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye. Metaphyte Ambassador. Hello. Ask about seating. I'm definitely one there, so if you could put me on the Basilis's right side, that would be appreciated. Okay, so Metaphyte to the right. Right. Mid. Alright. Ask about the other guests. I'm not a big fan of the Asgardian ambassador. They once made terrible fun of my prize-winning cabbages, and I have never forgiven them. Okay. Okay, so... No. Oh, what was that again? Asgardian? Okay, I'll be fan of the Asgardian. No Asgardian. Alright. Bye-bye. Goodbye. And now, Kandrin. Hopefully you're a wild card and I can just put you anywhere. A pleasure to meet you. Ask about seating. I'm not particularly concerned myself. I'm happy seated anywhere. Others may be more discerning. Okay, so Kandrin. Any seating. Okay. What about other guests? Well, you didn't hear this from me. I've not heard a lot of things from a lot of people today, it seems. But the ambassador for Menefos is a very paranoid person. They're convinced there's danger waiting around every corner, so if you want to keep them calm, you should sit them near an exit. Okay. So Menefite also should be near exit. Near exit. So near the end of the table if possible. Okay. Bye-bye. Goodbye. So now, do I go upstairs and actually look at the table? Because that would be helpful. Coronation conundrum. Can I go upstairs? Okay, I will draw a table. I mean, it's only 4 seats, right? So we got a table, nice and long. And we got the Basilisa in the middle. She's gonna be a triangle. Okay, we got 4 seats, right? Then we got a seat here, and a seat here, and a seat here, and a seat here. Okay. What are our rules? Okay, the Menefite wants to be on the right middle. To the right of the Basilisa. Okay, so that's her right. So this has to be Menefite. Okay, but also near the exit. That's not gonna work. She can't be in the middle and near an exit at the same time. I have a conflict that I cannot resolve. Okay, maybe just continue. Mistlin wants to be next to the Menefite ambassador. And is okay with any seating. So, okay, that leaves 1 spot for her. Asgardia wants to be... Wait, did they say the Menefite or the Asgardia? Paranoid. Let's check. Yo, Kandrin man. Other guests. The ambassador for Menefos is a very paranoid person. Near an exit. Soon at the end of the table if possible. Okay. That's a conflict. So Mistlin wants to be next to Ascarnia. Ascarnia does not want to be near Mistlin, so that's okay. Okay, so we can have Ascarnia and Kandran on the other side. The issue is Menethos wants to be in the middle next to the Basilisa, but Kandran says she's paranoid and needs to be near an exit, so at the end of the table. Like, can I see the table? Can I see the table? Is the table down here? Is that the table? That's not the table. That can't be the table. That's not like where is this table? It just said something about a balcony overlooking things. It's on another floor, maybe? Up the ladder, and this takes me to this. Okay, let's go up this ladder then. Well, that takes me to here, and that's not very useful. Okay, down. Down the other one. Balcony wouldn't be on the ground floor. Do we have a balcony over on the other side? I'm not aware of. What is that noise? I hear that noise every time I come over on this side. Is it up the staircase? Do we have a balcony up the staircase? Doesn't look like it. So I just can't see the table. That seems a little unfair. I need to make an informed decision. I need to see the place where I'm going to be putting people. I guess it's going to go here. It's just that we don't have the right table there. They're going to move a table. Okay, so I'm going to say that the Menethos wants to be right middle. Wait, hold on. Let's get her. Hello. Seating. Definitely, so if you could put me on the Basilisk's right side, that would be appreciated. Right side. It doesn't say right middle. I assumed right middle. I assumed right middle. So we could actually have her. Oh, my eraser is terrible. Okay, Menethos there on the end. Still the right, but at the end, the right end. Mistlin wants to be over here, next to Menethos. Ascarnia wants to be nowhere near Mistlin, but also not in the middle. Okay, so Ascarnia has to go over here at the other end. Like the left end. Hold on, I have like. Yeah, I was making sure I didn't have my left and right confused. So that leaves Kandran for left middle. Okay. I want to go get the Orb of Oculus just in case. You know, just in case I'm allowed to use it. I mean, come on, it's a coronation. I should be allowed to take photos, right? So many doors I have to open. If I could open the doors faster, it would be nice. Surge. Everything went transparent. Why? Why is everything transparent? Uh. Oh, I guess because we're in an instance. And that's the edge of the instance over there? Okay. I'm not supposed to go over there? That makes sense, I guess. Okay, through the door, through the other door, through the other door. Through the other door, and through around the table, through the other door, and then up the stairs. Okay. Okay, I think I have a solution now. How's it going? I have the seating plan. Excellent. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's start with who will sit farthest away from me on my left. On your left would be Asgardia. Asgardia. Great, what about the person nearest to me on my left? That would be Kandarin. Now what about the person furthest from me on my right? That would be Menaphos. And the last seat? That would be Misthalin. Like, it's a process of elimination. You could be able to figure that one out on your own. Oh yes, that sounds perfect. Are you sure you want to be an adventurer, Loremaster? You'd be great as a diplomat. No. No. I'm good. Well, adventuring suits you. Right, it's time. I'm ready. Are you ready? Maybe I'm not ready. Stratum is light. It's really going to happen, isn't it? I'm going to become Basilisa. I thought you were ready for this. I am. I just... Well, it's real now, isn't it? Not just a phrase. Not just a future thing. It's here now. Do you want to back out? No, I'll be fine. It's probably good that I'm nervous, as I think anyone stepping into a position such as this should be nervous. I have the weight of so many lives in my hands now. I need to make sure I treat the role with the gravity it deserves. Just promise me one thing, okay? When I'm this big, powerful empress, come say hello from time to time. Sure, why not? Thank you. I know it sounds silly, but it means a lot. It's going to be difficult to find real friends when I'm wearing that crown. Right, there's no point in putting this off any longer. It's time to face destiny. The following sequence is long, fully voice acted, and features atmospheric music effects. We strongly suggest that you turn your sounds on and have adequate time to get the most out of it. Yeah, okay. Oh, can I get some photos before? That'd be nice. Not yet. Photos. Photos. Oh, okay. Oh, again, we have no ceiling. Runescape, the land with no ceilings. Push the right button. Let's get the clutter away. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, truck in a little bit. Up a little bit. Get the missing ceiling out of frame. Get the photobomber out of frame. Oh yeah, maybe this is a good one right here. Okay, let's go for a wide. This is kind of weird. Maybe more over here. Nah, it's not very interesting. Nah, it's also not very interesting. Okay, we got a photo. Okay, let's go now. Okay, yeah. We already did this. I promise. Yes, let's go. So it's up here on the wall? That's not a table. That's totally not a table.
My people, it is a heavy responsibility to wear this crown, to bear the burdens of serving you. But I do so not with fear, not with glee, but with tremendous love for you all. As I have walked the cities, I have seen compassion, joy, and kindness at every corner. I have seen the bravery of everyone from the armored knight to the tireless shopkeeper. I have visited worlds made of crystal and seen stars made of music. But in all my travels, I have never seen anything as wondrous as all of you.
You can tell the echo's
I
fake.
promise that I shall do everything in my power to keep you safe. Everything I can to make your lives just a little bit better each and every day. I cannot do this alone, but I know that I am not. For just
He's
as
the
I
wise old man.
stand with each of you, so do I know in my heart that you all stand with me. Thank you. Thank you for letting me bear the burden of this crown. I will try my best to live up to it.
Oh, we're supposed to applaud? Okay. Oh, we're done applauding? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you all. I have no
Glitchy
words for a
hinges.
speech. What words could possibly convey the gratitude I feel right now? For your respect and your love. There is a song that is sung on Hallow.
We're very
It is
close to Keep Fae.
memorized
Is
and
anybody worried about
passed
that?
on from parent to child. Each time we add our own voice to it, to change it, to make it part of a living story. I would like to share mine with you all, as the story now grows with you. Almighty Sarah Darwin, welcome a new dawn on this horizon. Almighty Sarah Darwin, come my divine.
Oh, they actually put some work into the animation. Uh-oh. Who's that? Oh, Bilrach.
She returns. I can't wait to hear where in the abyss you've been.
Oh, I actually have to spacebar now?
Bilrach, did something happen while I was away? You look terrible.
Yeah, he got a beat down a little bit.
Silence. You know very well what happened. If it wasn't giving you too much credit, I'd say you had something to do with
She had nothing to do with it.
Me? As if you need my help to scupper your plans.
Is that the same voice actress?
No. I merely watched while two mortals brought it all crashing down. And you just let it happen.
Yeah, let that sink in.
Obstinate, conceited child! Guards! Kill her!
Oh, I gotta fight now? One. I said 1. Attack. Target destination. Okay. Okay, I should probably zoom out a little bit so I can, see things. Get that one. Do that one. Do this one. Do this. And I'll do this. Yeah. Oh, I only had to kill 10? Okay, little criticism about the music.
Is that all? Clearly, it's not just you who's grown weak.
Okay, little criticism about the music here. There's that little sound effect. Like, the first time you hear it, it's kind of cool and interesting. And I get why they kept using it, and using it, and using it, and using it. And now it's just like, could you use a different sound? Could you maybe experiment with different sounds?
Are you going to let this mongrel talk to you like that, Bilrach?
Oh, I did kind of get his voice right.
Still with your puerile insults, Empirical. You
That's how you pronounce his
were
name?
rather
Nah.
dull.
Keep yapping, Kerr. If Bilrach won't put you in your place, I will.
I think not. You, Margaret, may think yourselves masters of soul sorcery, but you lack imagination. Observe.
Observing. Oh, you're using that phylactery thing. The minorium.
What? What have you done?
Just a little twist on an old classic. Say what you like about us mongrels. We know how to adapt.
Are they riffing on the end of The Godfather here? Oh, we got some more of this. AoE. Do this one. I said do this one. Do 2. Attack, do 2. And I'll do 3. Do a 1 over here. And I'll do a 2. Oh, maybe I should be doing this. Do a 2 again. Do a 1 this over here. Okay, yeah. And then do a 2. Do a 2. 2. 2. Attack. 3. I thought we were already in a new age.
Enough! Nymora, Gerald,
That's how you pronounce her name? Nuh-uh.
vengeance. Destroy her. No!
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. So they don't get voice actors? Okay.
Their silence speaks volumes. You failed to see their potential, but they saw you. Your weakness, your ineptitude. Your rule is at an end, old man. It is time for your crown to pass to another. One with the vision to change the world.
And this is your vision. All this destruction, all this waste. If we had combined our strength, if you had just think what we might have accomplished.
And serve as a vassal in your stagnant kingdom? No.
I suppose the old ways die hard. Zamorak. He would have been proud. So be it. Prepare yourself, Moya, for you face one of the children of Ma.
Uh-huh. And now we go back to Falador. And she's still singing. Yay, it's over! So we don't actually get to fight Bilrach? We don't actually get to fight Bilrach? That's kind of lame. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, what was that? Something worrying. I'll have my spies investigate. Perhaps it was nothing, just a random convergence of magical energies, but I suspect not. Not a terribly auspicious start to my rule. But it's done. I'm Basilisa now, and all that comes with that. You would not believe the paperwork I have to complete. It was wonderful being on this last adventure with you. We will work together again, often I hope, but perhaps not in quite the same way again. It was an honor to stand beside you, to fight beside you. You didn't really do a lot of fighting. Even if I only did have a pickaxe. Thank you, Loremaster. The world doesn't tell you that enough, so let me tell you again. Honestly, and with everything I have. Thank you. Yay, we did it! We got a quest point, we got an XP lamp, we got a necromancy lamp, requires level 60. Prismatic lamp. Oh wait, no, that's one of the things I can get, I think. Okay, a prismatic lamp. Infernal puzzle box to your 6. Ability to add the infernal puzzle box to your tool belt. How does that work with the adrenaline not thing? Oh no. Access to the dive ability, which requires 5 agility, when bladed dive is unavailable. Yeah, I still don't have that one yet, because Shattered Worlds is boring. Continue. Don't attack the White Knight. Combat lamp. Okay, yeah, necromancy. Yeah. Prismatic lamp. Summoning, because it's a pain to train. Okay, now I got a dive ability. Melee. Dive. Dive forward. Move up to 10 tiles towards tile. Can be cast during the global cooldown. Must be manually triggered during revolution combat. Okay, and what button should it be on? What button should it be on? Because I already got Q, W, E, R, T, and Y. Got A and S, D, F, G, H, Z, I guess we do X. It's weird that they're chanting Do-min, Do-min. I guess put it there. I want to test it out, right? Customize keybind. I guess X, because why not? Is there enough room in here? Neat! And it has like a 20-second cooldown. That's... okay, so don't overuse it. Can I have like a double dive? Double dive would be nice. Yeah, I want to go someplace where there's more space. Go for Dive and Insurgent. Dive and Insurgent! Alright, so we got Surge. And we got Dive. Dive is not diving. Okay, that's kind of weird how it works. I gotta get used to it. And I have 20 seconds. Well, okay, 10 seconds now to get you to. So I have to tap it and then click. I can't specify where I want to go and then click it. I have to. Alright. That was weird. Alright. Still 10 seconds. Double dive would be nice. Okay, let's go back to the bank. Okay, and things are not transparent for once. Okay, so we did Succession. Next one is Oath of the Devourer, and I finally get to deal with the Cabbage Pile Bill in Fort 4-3. Yeah, I noticed him. Let's see, medium to long, so hopefully we can take care of that in one afternoon next week. And then Beneath Sky versus Sands, also medium to long. Then Pharaoh's Folly. Clips of the Heart. Very long, and I have to fight a goddess. Wait a minute. We got the Edicts of Guthix in place. So, anybody who's like God tier should have been expelled, right? Therefore, Amskut should not be here. I should not be doing this quest, then. Maybe that will be answered during these things? Question mark. Okay, that's the next episode. Ode to the Devourer. And, okay. That will hopefully be next Monday. In the meantime, did this make you laugh? Did this make you smile? Did this brighten your day in any way, shape, or form whatsoever? If it did, pass it on. Find somebody you care about, make them laugh, make them smile, brighten their day. Because it's the gift that keeps on giving. And with that, I will see you when I see you.